This is the song that plays on the Runaway Guys player game.
The year was 1998. All of my cousins told me that this game was awesome, and so they showed me the final boss battle of the game to show me how awesome it was. And that led to an innumerable amount of misunderstandings about this game when I actually picked it up, so my 8-year-old self said this game sucks and never tried it again. But here we are now, more than 20 years later, to give it another go. Welcome everyone to Banjo Kazooie.
He's wearing better than man.
You were a little late starting there to trip you up. Nintendo, I don't care how to spot players.
Taking him to jump up on the toilet.
Yeah, it's gonna do that because it's your first time playing Nintendo Switch Online.
So
It says Nintendo.
I learned today that you can do online sessions and other people can watch you. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't either.
I thought this was Nintendo. I thought their online was held together with dirt and mud. Like
I would like to point out, how long has Nintendo offered their online services for like their emulation setups? Like what, 2 years now?
I've never used NSO even one time before today. I just play like Splatoon and Smash.
It's been a feature since day one. As you can tell, I'm not there, but Tim and Emile are in the same room, so I get to watch from my home in Canada to see if we can lead Emile through this for the very first time properly.
Future is amazing.
We'll take good care of you.
This isn't the first time I've done a tutorial for the game. I taught my wife how to go through the game, so it's gonna be interesting to see how different this will be by comparison.
I'll have to see if I can at least match her performance. I like how they're teaching you about little secrets and game mechanics in the intro video that you'd naturally see when you start the game up, and you've seen it like a million. That's cool.
That is pretty cool.
Okay, well, let's
That's
actually
called a demo, Emile. That's called a demo.
Well, games don't have them nowadays. They're just fancy artwork of like some guy like climbing a cliff or something.
Some still do, but all right.
I want an analog pocket.
Once upon a time.
Me too.
I know somebody who has one, and I'm so jealous of hers.
Mine doesn't show up till like the end of the year because I got in group 2.
Same. It's like October is my estimate for getting one.
Yeah.
Why can't they just hire more people to dig up rocks? That way we won't have chip shortages.
That is not how that works.
Jeez.
It's literally a governmental issue.
I don't keep up with news, okay? It's too depressing.
Fair. You know what? I 100% sympathize with that.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's the best thing I ever did.
Nice.
I'm just gonna state right now, early in advance, I'm pretty sure Grunty's gonna be your favorite character.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But there is this girl. What do you mean this cannot be? There's no one prettier than me! Why, it's Tootie, young and she's alright.
Here's a JPEG.
No! You must be mad! Nicer beauty can't be had!
I love that.
Unfortunately, I think you'll find it's Tootie. She's cute and kind.
This sucks, I'm leaving.
What does kindness have to do with how beautiful you
Well, we'll see about that.
are? Oh, he's got the broom in tow.
That is a low-resolution broom. If Tootie thinks she's fairer than me, I'll steal her looks and ugly she'll be!
Okay, Yoda.
Is that your brother? No, that's up in the sky.
No, it's a Burger
Mr.
King.
Mole, I can't see him. I'm not looking. I'm only looking at you.
Up there. Why would your
Shiny
brother
ass
be?
nose.
I didn't know my brother could fly. That's cool.
Let me kill you, ugly little hag.
like she's putting up a fight. I'm impressed. Like it takes a while for her
yeah,
to
that's right.
Little bear, you'll soon need bigger underwear.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna ask who's
What are
gonna
we
be
gonna
bottles
do?
of John's Tootie.
I mean, I can do bottles too. Trust me. There's
Wake up
no
now.
more lines for Tootie for a long time.
I suppose I could be Banjo then. Oh, where you want, Kazooie?
I caught Banjo's yawn.
Let's get outside. There's trouble.
That's fall.
I like how the plot is
Oh, man.
Banjo's too sleepy. Banjo's too lazy to get up and see what's going on, and that's it. That's
That
actually
cost you
what's getting
precious seconds. Think about that next time you're late for something.
at. I'm late for everything, so I don't think about it.
Did you absorb nothing about the narrative purpose of Banjo when you were a kid?
Sure didn't.
Sure is a strange looking buddy, Banjo. Can it talk? Better
Than you can, Goggle Boy.
Okay, you can be Kazooie.
Kazooie's very snarky and sarcastic. Trust me, it's me.
She flew up to her mountain lair. It's really dangerous, so you'll probably need some training before you go up there. That's good.
That rhymed. Press A if you want me to teach you some basic moves, or press B if you think you're already good enough.
Everybody is everybody. We like some help bottles.
I said we'd like some bottles.
I would like a bottle of milk, please,
totally
Ben.
go for a bottle
bottles,
right
thank
about
you.
Who am I? Okay,
I've
press
got an
B to
existential
call me.
crisis.
Okay, so shall I launch into my sad,
Do it.
sad
I want to
tale?
hear it.
Yeah,
we have
let's hear
to.
it.
We have to start the video with it. Do it.
Okay, so the reason why I thought Banjo Kazooie sucked when I was 8 years old was because my cousin showed it to me, and they're like, "You have to get this game, Emile." And they showed it to me, and it looked really cool. So I come in here, I watch the intro, and he's all like, "Hey, press A if you need some help." So I say A, and I guess I missed the part where he said press B on the molehills because I was pressing A on the molehills to talk to him, and he would not come out. So eventually, I gave up, not being able to figure out which molehill was the right one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we got it. Okay. I couldn't figure out which one was the right one. So, I just ran around for ages in Spiral Mountain, not able to figure out what to do, having none of my moves. So eventually I give up and I go to the top of Spiral Mountain just to move on. And he's like, "Hey, you said you needed help. How about you come back down and go find me at my molehills?" And I couldn't move on. So I ran around Spiral Mountain for 2 hours, trying to find which of these molehills I needed to go to because it just wouldn't activate. And eventually I just had a headache, so I gave up and I went to bed, turned the game off. The next morning I woke up and I decided I was gonna try again, and this time I sat through the intro, and I was like, screw it, I do not need this stupid intro, I don't need to like learn from this guy, I couldn't figure out how to make it work. So I tell him, no, I don't need help. So I go into Gruntilda's lair, and when I go into Gruntilda's lair, I hear like all this like spooky music starting up and everything, like, you know, I'm in the lair of the bad guy, and I was like, wait, no, this is the final boss, my cousin showed me this. That's not where I should be. I need to go find the first level. So I go back out to Spiral Mountain, I look for the entrance to the first level, and I run around for 2 more hours not able to find where to go. And then I go into the pause menu and I see an option called Save and Quit. And when you go to Save and Quit after going into Gruntilda's lair, you get the bad ending where Gruntilda wins. So I saw that, thought I had permanently lost, and wasted the last 2 hours of my life trying to figure out this game. I was livid, utterly furious, and I went, worst game ever, 0 out of 10, never playing it again. And for 20 years I didn't.
Can I point out something there?
Yeah?
I like how you wasted 4 hours of your childhood life simply because you didn't press any other button on the controller.
It was, okay, in my defense, it was the 3rd video game I had ever played.
It's like the total opposite of what's happening.
Fair enough.
I had only played Mario 64 and Star Wars Episode 1 Racer before that.
I'm just gonna say it right now, one of those is a little more complicated than the others.
A little bit.
Okay,
But
Star Wars
there's 2 colorful buttons. Even as a kid, I feel like you should have at least mashed the other one at some point, right?
Oh no!
Maybe I'm overanalyzing because, you know, kid mentality. I've done stupid things like that too as a kid. But I still just find it funny, you wasted 4 hours of your life and didn't get to enjoy like what I think is one of the best collectathons on the system, simply because you didn't press the other colorful button on the controller.
It was a 50-50 shot. Oh crap! No.
And you failed miserably.
It was a coin toss. Could happen to anyone.
I mean, usually you at least see what the alternative is, but fair enough, you were a kid, you didn't care. Still find it really funny.
And I was so upset that when I saw all these internet reviewers that were analyzing old games, talking about what a well-designed tutorial Spiral Mountain is and how it's the greatest hub world in video games, and I'm like, I couldn't figure it out!
Oh, man.
I think this is that Beak Blast move, I think is what it's called. No, it's the Pokemon move.
This should be the Beak Barge, or...
Beak Barge. I was thinking of the Pokemon move Beak Blast, which I really like. Beak Barge attack. I'm gonna turn into a boat. At least I've got some legs, short stuff.
I'm gonna turn into Gaston.
Those two hate each other, it's amazing.
Oh, it's fantastic. See, Banjo, she is useful for something. I'm trying this move out on you next, Gem Jars.
I love it. I didn't even think about it, but yeah. Jam Jars is a character from the next game.
That's
Oh,
right.
They
wow.
literally they used one of the insults for him and then made an actual character for it.
That's so cool.
That sounds like something that Rare would do. I don't think I played a single Rare game on the N64, actually. It was all first-party Nintendo stuff for me.
That is a shame because like they had obviously this was their golden era.
Yeah, I didn't really hear about Jet Force Gemini. I wasn't allowed to play Conker's Bad Fur Day for good reason.
Yeah.
I
fair
saw
enough.
Donkey Kong 64 and I went, ew, a game about monkeys.
What?
Yeah. I
What do you
wasn't
have
quite
against
into
monkeys.
I wasn't quite into my love of Donkey Kong yet. I was like, wow, it's a stupid game about a monkey.
Fair enough.
I didn't play Diddy
DK.
Kong Racing because, ew, I don't want to play a game about a baby monkey.
Man,
Okay.
it's called a chimp, Emile. Good lord.
The chimp that I earned.
Trick. Had better be a good one. Oh, whoa, Kazooie!
Jeez.
Squinty? What's wrong? It's
Rat-a-tat
squinty.
rap by jumping in the pressing B in the air. What a name! Rat-a-tat
Probably
rap.
Rob.
Yeah, so jump and hit B, and this one you'll be using a fair amount too.
Yeah, this feels like a good move right away. It feels powerful.
It's also a jump extender, so it's very helpful in that aspect. But I mean, you've already got another move that is essentially a jump extender, so.
Not bad. I want the thing. Must get.
Ooh, excuse me.
Learn all the basic
Learn all the
moves.
basic
get to the top of
moves.
Spiral Mountain, and I'll tell you, I can finally go to the top of Spiral Mountain for the first time ever.
You can genuinely
You got a
go
life
there now.
extension.
Congratulations.
I have been invited. This is the greatest day of my life.
And you're gonna smash a carrot in celebration.
Yeah. In
an onion.
Acceleration? No.
Yeah, celery.
Sticky, tasty honey energy.
It'll work. Oh yeah, the honey. Everything talks in this game.
Everything has
Yeah.
eyeballs. I did see that in Yooka-Laylee they had an enemy that was just a pair of eyeballs that ran around and it would stick to things and make them
Those
come
things were
alive.
annoying.
That was a clever idea. A lot
Look
of
at
the
you
early-
trying shortcuts.
What are you, Family
like a-
Jewels?
Hey!
Dude!
Look at this speedrunner here.
Well done, guys. You're ready to tackle the witch now.
Maybe it was because he said you're ready to tackle the witch now. Maybe that was why I thought that was the final boss. I was like,
Maybe,
oh
but
no, no,
that would be
no.
that'd be a really short game in that case.
Yeah, I was so confused.
Thanks,
Look out for me inside. Good luck.
Okay, so we are going to be running into you more going forward. Not bad.
Yeah, you're gonna see him a fair amount actually.
Oh, hey, yeah. She can't even fit. Just
It's like your
that's like
forehead
me
is
trying to stand up on an airplane.
Why did
Oh my
I make
God.
this
This
room
fine
bigger?
contraption, I'm told, will make me young and tooty old.
Let me go,
Because
that
that
hag.
hag, my brother will come and kick your butt.
He can fly, you know. Rescue you. He
has
will
a
not
broom and
dare. There are many
everything.
dangers in my lair. Hurry, Klungo, press that switch. I'm tired of being an ugly bit.
Yep.
Wrong word, master.
Miss Grunty power is on. Soon be ready.
Banjo, help! I'm stuck in the
With
room.
scratches.
So it's taking them this long to just turn the machine on, where this is
They
the
put me in a washing machine, help!
It's
the
just
span
as
of the
bad.
entire game is just them trying to figure out how to turn it on. There he
Yeah,
is.
it
the fun
literally
begins.
is just
My
they
tricks
don't
and
turn it
traps
on.
We'll see who wins.
That's
Hey.
it. That's the entire plot.
The
Is literally the
tricks and
fact that they
traps
just
are the ones
take
that are
forever
gonna
to turn
see
it
who
on.
wins.
You pointed out a good point. It's literally just they're being slow turning on the machine. That's it. Banjo Tooie actually has a reason for them not just firing right away. Like,
Oh, that's right.
They're like, okay, we need to
No.
build up energy. Like, there's an actual reason it takes a while versus this where it's just Klungo's just being lazy.
Yup.
Klungo also, special shout out to a character that becomes kind of amazing later on in the series. Klungo
Yeah,
is one
I-
of my favorites.
I heard Klungo Saves Te World was actually really good.
It's not, but
Klungo saves
it's
Ted
amazing
World.
for what it is. Like the gameplay is not what you'd want, but it is funny.
So, funny enough, the first Banjo game that I actually played more than 5 minutes of was Nuts and Bolts. So I was the
Damn.
extreme opposite of everyone else.
Yeah, look, Nuts and Bolts is a fun game,
Yeah, no,
but
I agree.
when you haven't had a 3D platformer in what was it, 6 years, 7 years, I definitely understand why people would get upset about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nuts and Bolts was
yeah.
2008, and Banjo Tooie
Yeah,
was 2000, so it was an
enjoyed
8-year
Nuts and
gap.
Bolts. I enjoyed Nuts and Bolts, though, but I understand that if it's the first game in a while, then that's kind of bad.
Yeah, no, it's a good game. Again, I think the fact that it used the license is why people didn't respond to it as well, because it's been 8 years since there's been a 3D platformer for Banjo Kazooie.
And everybody was so worried, though, because
Oh.
basically everything Microsoft bought around that time, they ruined.
Right, no, I forgot something extremely important too. they released a trailer teasing a Banjo Kazooie game.
Yeah, and it had no hint of any vehicles or any of that stuff.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That was another major reason why people were upset.
Plus people were upset about the redesign.
Man,
I didn't mind the art style that much, but I think the fact that they started with Banjo Kazooie being like super fat and like making fun of 3D platformers, then going into the racing game was definitely also not a good decision.
The intro to the game is the ultimate middle finger to anybody who waited a decade for a new game because it just outright insults what you want and says like, yeah, kids aren't into that anymore, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember thinking that was a really tone-deaf thing, even as someone who had never played the old ones.
I call this the Beak Buster. Jump into the air, then press Z to send Kazooie slamming hard down to the floor.
I don't like the sound of that, Banjo.
This move is just disguised revenge from Bottles for all the names she
Get
called
used
them.
to it, Nest Girl.
Nest girl.
That's offensive. Eggs.
Eggs.
You're quite well versed in that. What are eggs? Eggs? What even is an egg?
In this game, they're very different things than what they would be in any other situation, so.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
In this game, they're ammunition.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. That's 100% true.
Beating people to death with your unborn children is quite effective.
To be fair, eggs aren't necessarily unborn children, because they have to be fertilized.
Oh, half of an unborn child.
I think that might have been the wrong term I just used, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so
2 for 2.
that's why chickens can shoot out eggs. That's why chickens can lay eggs, and then we can use them for breakfast.
You.
Tell me I'm wrong, Tim. Tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, I love eggs.
I mean, I do too.
Scrambled ones. Sunny side up. Over easy.
I would say that can't be good if she keeps eating gold, though, but I've heard that if you eat gold, it just passes through your GI tract like nothing happened.
I mean, at this point, like, Kazooie poops out a lot of things, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Maybe that's why she's so irritable all the time. It's actually irritable bowel syndrome.
You know what? That's probably the case. Also, the fact that she's always trapped in a backpack. Banjo just leaves her hanging on, like, on a coat rack. Maybe not the best way to treat your best friend.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Really.
It's kind of hard to tell if I'm actually going to pick this up or not.
Move the camera. Move the camera.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
okay.
boy.
I guess he can't go away.
No.
I need to get Donkey Kong to handle this one. Oh, hey, speaking of which, I didn't intend that.
This Conga's tree be hit bare with oranges.
Gotta match the picture.
Don't touch Conga's.
Oranges? I didn't even see what the last word was.
Don't touch my congas.
I think it was his buttons. Yeah,
Oh,
don't touch
lordy.
my buttons.
Nice.
Clever bear find Conga's gold.
It probably wasn't a good idea to put that gold inside of an orange that you were gonna throw at me.
No, it's
Nope.
technically in the buttons.
Diddy Kong?
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Sorry, this is Chimpy.
Wants orange. Feed now. Oh,
Yeah, I know that might as well be Diddy Kong. Even the sounds are pretty Diddy Kong-ish, but yeah, no, it's Chimpy.
Oh, wait, I think.
Conga good shot.
Oh, hi. There we go.
Hey, that's Conga's orange. Put it back.
Ba-dum bum 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 cha. Ba-dum bum 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 cha.
Yum, oranges are nice.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
Chimpy
dun.
like Conga's orange. Chimpy help Fat Bear. And I'm not that fat yet.
Gee, you just have to bring it up, you know?
I mean, he was technically
I'm
hibernating
working
at the
on
beginning of the
it.
game. He was technically hibernating at the beginning of the game, so it counts.
Yeah.
I'm just doing what Mother Nature told me.
Sleep in a designer bed next to the fireplace.
It's modern times, okay?
Time for the Buzzardler, the ancient ways of egg shooting.
I'm listening,
I'm
Beetle
listening.
Breath.
Hold Z, then press the top C button to shoot an egg out of your mouth.
Hey, sounds cool. Anything else?
Sure, press the bottom C button instead, and you can shoot them out from behind.
Sheesh, sounds painful. I wish I'd never asked.
Win the bird butt.
Birdbrain can carry 100 eggs in her backpack. Oh, you can also use the control stick to aim while you are crouching. Exciting, huh? Now that you've learned to use the eggs, here's 50 to practice with.
Whoa, hi! Thanks, bud!
You're just a little low. I'll fill it up for you. Whoa, Banjo! There's nothing more I could teach you on this world.
Why do they keep saying on this world? Should it be in this world, or is that just like
Eh.
British people being wrong?
I think both technically work. Bear can't hit conga. Oh no, Bear learned projectiles. Egg hurt conga.
Eat! Not lead, but iron!
Nice. Oh,
Oh,
man, 2
frick,
in
he
a
got me
row.
the second time. Right in the balls! Oh, right now, right in the nipples, sorry.
And the
Right in the bikini top.
My nipples. Bear beat conga. Me give prize to Bear.
He had 2
Don't
of
ask
them
where I hid that. Don't ask where that was.
in his spinal column.
It really hurt.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
maybe
actually
don't
hurts
do
you to
that.
touch him, jeez.
I didn't know
He's an
that.
enemy.
I know, but he looks so tired. I didn't know his skin was made of lava. Jules actually just messaged me. I saw it on my watch. He has a sixth sense for knowing when I'm playing this game.
No, you got all the Jinjos. Nice.
I found all 5 red coins.
That's
Sure
pretty much
did.
it.
Red coins that sass you back.
I don't know, he was pretty thankful.
This game.
Man, everybody's
Yeah.
just a dick in this series, aren't they?
Rare really amplified the asshole mentality in video games, and I love them for it, and slightly hate them for it. Mostly love them though.
Yeah.
They're the source of toxic Call of Duty players.
If that's the case, then I do hate them for that.
Me Mumbo, best shaman in all the game. Can help Banjo and Filthy Feathered. 1. Watch
Watch it, hot boy.
Whoa, Kazooie!
Yeah.
Mumbo's magic token by which find tokens Mumbo help you. Banjo not got enough tokens for Mumbo magic. Look at the sign. Bring more. Okay, I need 1.
Yeah, so Mumbo is your stereotypical witch doctor, which was, has aged poorly, like I said.
It was 1998.
Yeah, I mean, it's like product of its time, essentially. They didn't do much better with Banjo Tooie, though. I'll tell you that much. As kids, we didn't notice and we didn't care, but now that, society's kind of like, oh yeah, we were kind of assholes to a lot of marginalized people, yeah, some things haven't aged the best.
So I
But
gotta
again,
find one more.
your mileage may vary on that. Some people aren't bothered by it, some are.
YMMV.
One more.
Yeah. YMMV.
What's it gonna be?
One of my favorite trivia pieces. Hang on, I'll let you read this first.
It's okay. I don't need to read every single one. Come back when ready.
Termite, bit small, but not bad for first spell. Mumbo practice. Never mind, I guess you just want to ignore what I'm saying. Get out, leave, I hate you.
Now that I've transformed, I don't need you anymore. I've achieved my lifelong dream.
Wonder who he practiced.
You gotta turn back at some point, Bear! What was I saying? Crud, I forgot.
Oh shoot.
What were we talking about?
Mumbo, glowy eyes,
You were saying something about trivia.
You're like one of my favorite pieces
thank you,
of trivia,
thank you.
and then you got
Yes.
cut off.
There you go. One of my favorite pieces of trivia is that, like, when Mumbo uses a spell, he goes like, Umanaga, is what it sounds like. Something
Yeah.
like that. Turns out, I think Grant Kirkhope revealed this on Game Grumps or something like that. He said apparently that is just a recording of him saying Umi knockers slowed down, or Umi knackers slowed down. So basically saying, oh, I've been hitting the balls. So that is literally just, every time you transform, Mumbo's basically saying, oh, my balls.
I've heard of
Man.
Ecom Bokum though, but as a kid I always heard it as Ooh Gum.
Ooh, gum. Yeah, I can hear that.
I was going Ooh Gum, Gum,
There,
Gum,
there
Ooh
is
Gum.
there is a little mumble on it, so.
Mumbo.
Dude.
And you got all the
there it
notes.
is.
Woohoo!
Hey, where'd you get
Nicely
those
done.
shorts? I want them.
You found all 100
I'm keeping my
notes in
pants to
this world.
myself. I learned that lesson the hard way.
Nice.
How'd you learn that lesson at all?
I can't talk about it while court proceedings are still going on.
Give me that cool backpack or else. All my
Everybody
voices
wants
are
my
the same.
clothes. I had no idea I was so desirable.
I mean, well, as a termite, most termites don't wear clothes. You got little tiny shorts and you got.
They wanna mate with me so their children can have clothes too.
I don't think that's how that works, but
Look
okay.
at that.
Can I jump off here and not
Yep.
die? Oh, cool!
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, bugs don't take fall damage. Exoskeletons for the win.
Try to get 100 on each world, as they are needed to open the the note doors.
The door notes.
Open the doors, please.
Do.
Ubanaka. Oh, my nuts!
Dude, I've talked to Jules and he says that like hearing Grant Kirkhope talk in person is so funny. Where like he'll just like say such like British things that you don't even know like what they mean or if
Oh,
he's
yeah,
being
he's
nice or mean
hilarious.
or whatever. He'll just be like, "Oh, bloody geezer, this pineapple is awfully bloody, governor," and stuff.
I somehow doubt he says that exact phrase. But I've met Grant. We met him at Con Bravo when we were guessing there one day.
Yeah.
He's a
remember.
super nice dude.
He was the
He's
panel
super
before us, and he like sat in on Throne Controllers and like said he liked it. Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, we chatted with him in the vendors hall at one point. I think you were there for that.
Yeah.
He's,
Yeah, I got a picture
he's
with
a
him.
super nice dude.
Yeah, he was the panel before us, and he was like totally fine with all. Oh no, I think he was the panel after. No, he was the panel after us, and he told us that we could run long because he didn't need long setup, and he was enjoying the show, and I was just like, ah.
Again, like I said, one of the nicest guys. I
Yeah.
would love to actually know him personally. Like he's super
Yeah.
chill dude, and like Jules is lucky to call him his uncle as he keeps calling him Uncle Grant.
Yeah, the video of him and Jules playing guitar together is incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, what
that
song
video.
was it they did?
It was
just the main
Gruntilda's battle theme. It was the Gruntilda
Okay,
theme.
that's what it was.
Yeah, where he's playing it and he gets stopped on the side of the road. He's like, "Son, you're playing that wrong." And he's like, "Who are you to tell me I'm playing this wrong?" And then they guitar duel, and then he's just like, "Now get the fuck off my property."
Yeah, that's that language barrier there. Or, barrier, what am I talking about?
Bear ear.
Dude!
Ah! He lives with me, so he has to soak in all of this while I soak in all of his gas.
Yep.
So what you're saying is Tim has basically learned how to uncontrollably do puns, and you've learned how to uncontrollably fart.
Yeah. I mean,
It's actually
my
been-
gas
it's
has
actually
been
ripped some pretty good
smellier since I started hanging out with him too.
Is that
So, like,
something you should be admitting to in
I-
public?
I'm adapting.
Is that adapting?
I can't
It's
believe I fought
it's
for that one.
being among the people.
Being among
The
people.
farting people.
Yes.
Are you saying you did not fart
John,
before?
listen. People's bodies pass gas. It's a part of life.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
I definitely thought you were gonna say people's bodies change and not pass gas for a second there. I'm like, yeah, I'm living proof of that.
They sure are.
I'm just gonna say right now, the stage is so small. I will be sad if this is an entire episode of you looking for this. But I have said that in the past before and have been proven wrong, so I should learn to shut my mouth. Is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, because you and I have that exchange so often. We're like, Emile, come on, that is so easy. Literally everyone has beaten Mario 2 for the NES. You're just the one who hasn't, and then no one in our group had, and nobody could play it on Coliseum.
Okay, all right. So let's talk about
I
that.
challenged you on that, and you're like, Emile, no. Literally everyone has beaten these
Look,
games. It's just
Look,
you.
man, Mario 2 isn't fucking hard, and just having no one to be like, yeah, I've never played Mario 1, 2, or 3, and everyone struggled except for like me, Tim, Jack, I think was the only other one who didn't
Yeah,
struggle.
I think Jack sounds
I think
right.
Mal did decent too. I was just like, wow, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to tell. I was like, John, I've never beaten these games. You're like, Emile, come on. Everyone's beaten these games, and no one in our group had. Not even Josh.
I was so depressed. I was so depressed when the way that segment went. I am not gonna lie.
Yeah, and we
I
had to,
was
like,
excited
change
as
it.
hell for that, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, nobody could actually play those games.
well.
ooh boy.
Well, now you know. You're hanging out with a bunch of simpletons.
I wouldn't go that far, but I did feel maybe my age on that one. Mm-hmm. Despite the fact that the average age difference is like what, 5 years between.
Well,
the
I wasn't
group
even
there?
born when those games came out.
Here's a question: how big is the TV you two are playing on right now?
About 20 inches.
Okay, so you're playing on about the same screen I am. All right, just making sure.
Why does the TV size have to do with this? I feel so
I just
stupid.
want to make sure you can see it, because again, you've been going past it.
What?
I can't see it.
Yeah,
from here,
you've seen the spot it's at numerous
it's like-
times.
but it's there, but there's something between you and it. It's making you not see it. So.
I can get why he can't see it at the moment. He needs to go to a different place. Because knowing him, he's thinking something else.
Ah, that moment of realization. Of course, it doesn't necessarily mean it's there, but you know.
No!
Oh, man.
I knew it was gonna happen.
You said nothing for a reason.
Yep.
Howdy guys, Nintendo Capri Sun here, and welcome back to Let's Play Banjo Kazooie. I have my slave here playing the game for me, so that all I have to do is commentate. So,
The future of gaming is a lot darker and more depressing than I realized.
oh yeah.
And that's with knowing about loot boxes.
Ooh. Loot boxes.
This is a note door sealed by Grunty with one of her powerful musical spells.
I don't know if I want to hear her sing. Jam jars again!
It's not that simple to open it. You must collect the musical notes from the worlds.
How many do we need, bottles?
The number on the door is the strength of the spell. I thought you knew basic math, Banjo. Figured you could do this already.
Counting isn't math.
Well, there you go.
Whoa!
Ooh, that
yeah,
was some
Maybe we should
audio.
reestablish this connection.
If it's smooth, it's smooth.
Okay. If it's smooth, I am rubbing honey all over myself.
Ew. Here's a very important
Hello
character.
there, young ones. I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, young ones, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Press B if you'd like to hear them.
When the back of Grunty's hand whoops your butt, you'll hardly stand!
I thought it was understand. Oh, I forgot the lines.
I thought that was the secret for a second. She brushes her rotten teeth with salted, slug-flavored toothpaste. She also washes her hair with engine oil. Yuck! And she gets her clothes from Saggy Maggie's boutique. The
That's
shaky
cool.
text really makes that. Hi, not Klungo. Oh my god, I guess I make up enemy names again because I'm doing a game blind. I forgot about doing that.
Ooh.
Since this is a rare game, at the end of the game, they'll tell you the name of the enemies, so.
I get to see how many points I got.
I'm gonna say the answer is probably 0, maybe
Okay.
2.
Oh, hi.
Hey, another one.
I just like hanging out in the sewers.
Grunty wears a flea circus under that repulsive dress of hers.
Ew.
She's also got this nasty pet dog whose name is Ripper. That's not so gross. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Monster Mob. They're awful.
Okay.
I only like classical music.
Yeah, what problem you got with the Monster Mash?
Listen to Fountains of Wayne.
Dude, we've been talking about those Red Letter Media videos again lately a bunch because we've just been quoting Star Wars to each other, and I love that part where he's talking about how Anakin like somehow doesn't get that Palpatine is evil, and he goes like, yeah, I don't know how anyone could see this guy isn't evil. So anyway, Anakin pledges his allegiance to Monster Mash and the Graveyard Smash. It's so good.
Yeah, that's so good, yeah.
I love that.
I thought you were about to start talking about the what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong with your face? There'll be times where we'll just be sitting around not doing anything, and one of us will just go out of nowhere, oh my god, what's wrong with your face? It's been great. Monsters chase you, they're a hounding, and you'll get a grunty pounding. In the ass.
No.
No, that's okay.
Okay. I mean, she
Well,
is
you
my
know.
favorite character. No, I'm kidding.
All right.
I mean, I
Well,
was about to say you haven't even seen the other form of her yet, but I guess technically you have.
Oh, hi.
Hi, I just like
Another
hanging
one.
I
around
found 3 of
between
you and I haven't
trees.
found a level yet. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at the witch school. It's like when you pass gas and it feels hot.
Cauldron butt.
I also know that freshly burst boils is her favorite smell. Oh,
Ew.
no. Okay,
What?
That one's actually bad.
Why are you surprised that this witch is
And
gross?
the old hag's favorite color is dung brown.
Of course. My God.
I know another guy
Poop
whose favorite color.
jokes!
Dung brown.
Oh yeah, this might be important to point out, by the way. If you save and quit the game and come back, your lives do not save.
Oh, so suspend points are the way to go.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, it bothers me so much why games did that for no reason, and yet a lot of games also tell you, like, remember to take breaks. I'm like, but you're punishing me for doing so!
Here's the thing, the rest of the Banjo Kazooie games got rid of lives. Like, 2E doesn't have a life counter. Like, lives, rather, because they realized, yeah, it's kind of redundant.
Yeah. It's kind of an archaic thing from back when they wanted games to burn your quarters.
Welcome to Treasure Trove Cove, the second world of the game.
I was worried I was gonna find an entrance to another one. Ahoy,
Ahoy there! This be Treasure Trove Cove. There be 2 new moves for ye to find.
Oh my God, are you?
I'm so mad! I'm so mad!
Wait. Was that hard?
Tim, you want to break it to him, or am I doing this?
That's like famously one of the hardest Jinjos to get in the game for
Oh.
reason.
Yeah, straight up, like every person in like that plays this for the first time, or most everyone, struggles with that specific one for a reason you didn't even see.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
Incredible, absolutely incredible.
Lots of feathers.
Angel feathers.
I didn't know angels had red wings.
Biblically accurate.
Again, I don't think that's the case.
Biblically accurate angels also have fondue parties. That's the other part.
Okay, now you're just making shit up.
I was gonna say, definitely making stuff up at this point.
And then
Which mouth do they use to eat their fondue at these biblically accurate fondue angel parties?
the one on the bottom of their big toe.
Glad that's where you went.
Alright.
I'll take it.
When I said the bottom of there, I'm sure there were a lot of scary ways that your brain
I
was going.
started being like, panic mode, panic mode.